Hello, I'm Elgato, and welcome back to the video. Today we're trying something just a little bit different because we're playing PUBG Mobile. So, PUBG, or PlayerUnknown's Battleground, if you like things the long way, is a brand new game that just came out for the mobile platforms, Android and iOS. Unlike Fortnite, which is currently invite-only, this is available for everyone to play, and that's a really big deal. Being first, as we know, with the whole Fortnite being free-to-play and on consoles first, is a really big deal. So is PUBG, or PUBG, I just like calling it PUBG, is it better than Fortnite? Is there some interesting things you'll realise? The answer to both those questions is maybe, and that's what we'll be showing off in today's video. Hopefully you all do enjoy it. My first ever game where we're trying to get some chicken dinner, but on mobile. So yeah, an important thing to note, by the way, because you're seeing already, we're on the character select screen. I didn't realise this on the PC, but it's a permanent character selection. So when you pick a character, it's locked in and you have to pay a lot of money to fix it. So make sure you pick wisely. If you want to be, you know, like a male with an afro, then just make sure that that's a decision you want to stick with forever. In my case, I'm going to be a male with like some, I don't know, hair that looks as close to the background as possible, and like, I guess, a skin color that blends in well too. I mean, this will blend in somewhere, I'm sure. So yeah, we'll go with this with like a slightly lighter hair color, and then just call it a day. Sounds good to me. So, and then we have to pick a nickname. Toycat is already taken. I did check just to be sure. So we can go with IBX Toycat, and if that's taken too, then I guess we just give up and we say that we're never going to use the name. So IBX Toycat. I mean, there's no good reason for that one to be taken. Let's go for it. It's not taken. So go me. So I'm not sure if this is using a different server to the PC, but what I do know is that, as you can see, there are different like graphic settings, a rarity in games, but something really important. You know, not everyone's playing on a, in my case, an S9 Plus here, so you know that's gonna be necessary for some people. Oh no, I don't want to play squads. Okay, I pressed start and now we're already in the game. So that was pretty fast reaction time. Usually, again, compared to the PC and compared to the consoles, where it's like you hit the button, then you wait forever, and then eventually stuff happens. I tapped it, and now I'm in the game again. And we've got a squad of 4 people. We've got Luke Fleming, Ankle Bully, and what even is that name? Like, I can't even do that. So we're going to try and get to the controls right now. As you can see, running around, crouching. There's a stance button, a separate one for crouching and going prone. There's a weapon button, it looks like, a jump button, and then there's a second weapon button on the left there. If I had to guess, let's try out a weapon. That's a good idea. If I had to guess, maybe like it's so you can shoot with one hand and move the other, or you can like crouch and shoot or something. Or maybe they have different, like, again, things for different stuff, because maybe one's ADS and one is shoot. But we'll have to see. Let's punch these barrels, by the way. So yeah, so far, my opinion of the game is like, it impressively looks exactly the same on my phone here than it does in the actual game. Like, it's got a better looking minimap in my opinion, and the game itself it looks, you know, again, it's running consistently, which is not something that happens on either console or really even the PC, which is impressive because again, PUBG is known for just being like behind on the tech, behind on everything. The thing they did first is they made a good game first. But it looks like on mobile they've like replicated the same thing by being like, oh, what if we made a good mobile game? Also, one of my teammates has already died, or dropped out, I guess, is the case. So there's 3 of us trying to take on 94 people. So an interesting thing about those 94 people, however, is the fact that, also I'm not sure when to know if they've dropped out or not. Okay, they're both on the plane still. Oh, someone's just hopped out, I think. Okay, I guess we'll do the same. So one of the interesting things about this game is they've actually put bots in the game to make you feel better about your first games on mobile. Or at least there's no official proof of it, but it seems to be everyone's experience. There's a lot of players who just stand still, don't know what they're doing, and it could just be that mobile players are that bad, or there are bots in the game. So again, my chance of getting chicken dinner while playing on mobile controls is theoretically 0, but if there's even, you know, if we even make like, you know, top 10 or something, then it shows that something's a bit off the game maybe. And also, even though this is like set to high, you can see the game has an interesting definition of what, you know, high-spec graphics means. So, yeah, it's, so far, game is easy enough to control. It's running really rather nicely on my device. And, I guess also, it gets points, yeah, it gets points for performance. It gets points for being an accurate replication. Like, this is the exact same, oh, we went all the way over there. I really, really didn't want to land in the middle of nowhere, by the way. I just, I thought the parachute went further. I guess I'm used to Fortnite, where there is further. So we're going to try and run. I guess there is no sprinting in this game. And we're going to go to the military base, but from the outskirts, because I hear some gunfire already. Ideally, I would have landed in there and just grabbed a weapon, but as we all are aware right now, my parachute aim isn't great. So it gives me a good opportunity, however, to look at the grass and the surroundings and get a feel for the environment of the game before anything else is added, you know, like just pure, you know, person versus the game. Also, even the messages look significantly better. So you can tap on the minimap, and you can make it show up in full screen, just like that. And given that, oh, it even has like a specific timer. It has, there's a lot of like stuff going on here that's like better than the main game, it seems. Like I've also heard that you can see like a bunch of statistics that aren't available on your thing, for instance. So if we check, okay, we can't see our team, but you're meant to be able to see your ping at all times as well. As you can see in the top left there, right next to my Wi-Fi, which is apparently 2 bar. You can see my ping is 272 mil, which is, it's horrific. It's not something you want as a ping. Oh, I see a guy running around there. But it's still interesting that we can, in fact, see it at 272. So, yeah, there's a guy just over there. Between me and him, I'm hoping there's some guns. Does he see me? Is he shooting at me or is he running at me? Okay, you know, I'm going to just punch him to death. Because, again, he might be a bot. If he lets me punch him to death, then he's probably a bot, right? Like, because there's no way someone didn't see me in that situation. Although he's running faster than I can, like, go after him. Because I clearly don't know how to sprint, I guess. Yeah, do I chase the man? I guess we won't do it. Okay, so one of my teammates has gone down. I just need a weapon. And that, can we confirm that's a bot? Like, there's no way anyone, I guess if he knows how to sprint better than I do, so I'll give him points for that, whatever. I guess, okay, we got jump. Yeah, okay, personally, I'm not familiar with the sprinting in this. But you know what, sprinting makes you weak anyway. And as long as I can find, like, a basic weapon. Anything of any sort. Okay, there we go. Oh, picking stuff up is even a little bit easier than other platforms. So we got a fully reloaded weapon. There's 2 shoot buttons. They do, in fact, both work the same way. I was going to check, like, is one ADS? There's a reload button that appears when you have a weapon only. And there's some bullets being fired just over there. I can't tell exactly where my audio... Oh, there he is. He's, like, literally in front of me. There's a bush in between us, but it's... Oh, God. Okay, so that death animation was, I think, the worst thing I've ever seen in any game. And the fact that, again, the fact they didn't see me makes me question. Oh, I'm accidentally hitting fire when I'm trying to move. Oh, because my aim stick isn't that anymore. So, theoretically, I should be able to see what's in his dead body again. Oh, God, there's a guy right over there. So, as you can see, he's got a little bit questionable aim. Oh, he's only knocked down, so some people die instantly, I guess, if they're in a team, as you would expect. But so interestingly, that guy was either playing solo, or it was even more likely to be a bot. And again, I can't pick up his stuff because I don't have the space for any of it, it seems. So I guess we'll just pick up the backpack. So it doesn't seem to want to let me do that, however. I'm like hitting the button. Do I have to hold press? Yeah, do I have to drop what I have right now? Then pick up the backpack? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think that was all just lag, what just happened there. Because I all of a sudden I have it all. Oh, and I just fired because I have the wrong button selected. Okay, so we're doing okay right now. I've wasted all my ammo besides 5 shotgun shells and 40 SMG ammo. And I need to get within the zone. So, yeah, and also there's only 2 of us left on my team. One guy died. So, yeah, things aren't looking good in terms of our odds of winning this. But I am on 2 kills, despite not knowing how to control the game and pressing the fire button rather than moving. So I guess again, things are looking favorable regardless. And yeah, it does make you question though, like, why would you not tell people about the bots? Because I feel like, you know, if you like, also, there is an aim down sights button. Also, when you ADS, again, the game looks really impressive. Like, arguably, again, maybe because it's a smaller screen, so the display density is better for me. But I guess you can be the judge when you see it on YouTube. It looks almost as good as it does on a console or on a PC. Like, when you're ADSing, it just looks, you know, if you ignore the buttons on my screen right now, you wouldn't be able to tell necessarily that we are playing on the mobile. You'd be like, I mean, the grass doesn't look great, but you could just be like, oh yeah, this is medium settings on PC, or low settings on PC. And I think low settings looks like, again, arguably a little bit worse than this. So, yeah, it looks, the looks are something you can never fault this game for, and that's something I feel like we have to give a little bit of credit for, because most mobile games are just drains on your wallet, right? Like, they're games made for mobile, because they're insulting your intelligence by being like, look, we're gonna make, you know, basically all the free-to-play garbage that no one likes, that will spawn on mobile, because mobile isn't, you know, just people who play, you know, I don't know how to say this without saying, like, elitist in some way, but I've always loved games like Hearthstone that just make their exact same game, whether it's on mobile, whether it's on the PC, that same game is that same game. So yeah, they've done the same thing with PUBG, it seems. There's no crossplay of the servers, but besides that, oh, there we go, there's the sprint button. I don't know when that, oh, okay, when you hold, okay, there we go. Now I know how to sprint. I guess the game is telling me right now. And I can just hold here to do that. So, okay, that's nice. Would have been useful to learn that earlier when that guy ran right into my face. But for now, you know, not too bad. So, also I hear some footsteps. I hope it's not just me. Okay, it is just me. I just suddenly got really aware because I'm on a road. I guess your footsteps probably... Oh, God. Oh, okay. That was me. The fire button is really easy to press if you're, like, just moving around like this. Because the moment you even tap it, like, if I just aim too far to the right with my thumb, then I will tap the gun button. So, again, it's tricky to understand where my things are coming from. Maybe I can try and show a camera. But, like, you can see how, like, my thumbs, even on you know, this is an S9 Plus. It's one of the larger phones you can buy right now. I'm just mentioning that because there's going to be a billion comments saying, watch your phone otherwise. It's a pretty large phone. It's 6.2 inches. Oh, God, there's a guy right there. Okay, so this guy is definitely a bot, right? Oh, God. 100%. And I'm... I think the way I handled that has to prove something, right? Like, the fact that I literally was just kind of running, didn't see him, wasn't paying attention. Still managed to win that fight, however. Something has to be said about that. So that the button for looting of things is, like, fairly small, actually. Oh, and looting happens automatically, it looks like. Did you see that? I didn't... Well, I mean, I don't know if you did see that, but I didn't press the buttons. Which is interesting. So I'm going to put on some cargo pants and a woman's something jacket because, you know, I'm worth it. Oh, God, there's a guy right there. My Fortnite instinct kicked in and I was like, I need to build to get away from this guy. But I don't think that's actually a solution to this. So I'm going to crouch behind this tree. If he runs towards me... Okay, so this might be our first human player. Because he's the first guy who hasn't just acted with reckless abandon. However, if he forgets I'm here, we can confirm bot, right? Okay, so we're going to ADS, and we're going to do this. Okay, so go left, go right. It's really hard to tap aim. Oh, okay, so we almost got him. He also almost got me. I've got, like, 3 bullets left in this. If I hadn't just fired them, like... Okay, so now we're down to just shotgun ammo. And you can also see I've got, like... It seems like I've got an absurd amount of health, because I've taken lots of bullets of damage. And I'm still doing just fine, it seems. So yeah, with just my shotgun, I need to get over there. I'm inside the zone, actually, I think. Very, very barely. So I guess I don't need to do anything. I could try and shoot him from here, even. I guess that doesn't work in this game. Maybe if I ADS. Oh, God, it's actually doing some amount of damage. Oh, I got him! Headshot at S1987. So that was Gadia. Again, could be a real person. Could be a real name. He's the most real of all the people we've met. But the fact that he's the most real makes everyone else look extra fake, right? At least that's my... Oh, we had a first aid kit too. Just the perfect thing for the situation. We'll take his... Oh, God, there's a guy just over there. So, yeah, another bot, I think. Literally ran past me. Has nothing on him. I mean, again, those two things aren't mutually exclusive. Like, that could have been a person. It just seemed... it just seems very, very much like it's not, right? So, and he's even crawling towards me right now. Like, is he begging for mercy? 2,000 Radin? I know, it's possible. It just seems a bit weird. So, yeah, he spawned in. He got nothing. He ran into me. And I guess, yeah, we need to really use our armaments now. I'm going to go back and get that vehicle soon, however. So we're going to chill here, because it's safe. And we're going to work out how the inventory works. So there's a backpack down here. And then we can use this. Takes up my thing. Takes a little bit less time, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'm probably getting it confused with the Fortnite medkit. It's weird, actually. Like, playing from one of these games to the other is, like, probably pretty bad for your playing skills. Because suddenly... You know, yeah, I really want that vehicle. We're going to go for it. Because I feel like playing with a vehicle on mobile, it's going to be so much harder for people to shoot you. You know, whether they're real or not. But I feel like a vehicle is just the easiest way to stay safe. Okay, drive. So yeah, even like the UIs for stuff, it's arguably easier to work out than on PUBG, where it's based on where you visually look at the thing. Because that creates issues. I'm like, oh, yeah, do I look... You know, I've gone on the wrong side of vehicles so many times on that. But here, you know, you just hit the button, and you're on the right side, because, you know, it's two separate things. So, they're actually using the mobile interface to get more stuff done. Again, there's ping, which isn't visible on PC. And the bots definitely aren't a thing on the PC or console version. So, they've done a lot of work for this version. And a part of me really loves this, because I feel like regardless of whether you think PUBG or Fortnite is better, I think we can argue they're definitely competing. Oh god, oh god. We can argue they're competing in some way, right? Like, they're both battle royale games. They want your time, they want your attention, and they ultimately want your microtransaction dollars, right? For cosmetics in both cases. So, PUBG, like, made a good game, and then didn't really do much of it. And then Fortnite just came in, demolished it, because it was, like, free and everywhere. And suddenly, like, PUBG's fighting back by being like, oh, you're on mobile Fortnite? Well, I mean, while you're doing your beta, we're out there now. And it's functional, and they didn't just make a product to get it out. It seems they made something good. Also, my teammate is here. Okay, we're doing this. We're playing real squads now. I'm gonna get him in my vehicle. Oh no, no, no. Okay, there we go. There we go. Get in, man. Get in. You're on my team. Okay, he does realize that. He's ready to start like shooting me, and I've got a horn too. That's nice. So yeah, we're gonna look around the map. 4 died here. It looks like there's a 4th thing, and oh, there's someone back there. It looks like maybe. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, we got him. And then I guess we can run him over again to finish him off. Yeah, let's do this. So we're just gonna do this. Oh, he didn't die that time. Okay, we're gonna do one more run because he's got teammates alive somewhere. Okay, he's dead. We got him. I'm gonna get the stuff. I guess he's gonna get the stuff. Yeah, I kind of want to join in on the looting action. Like, he probably has enough stuff. Yeah, let's get out. I don't know how we get out, actually. Oh, exit. There we go. There was like a change seat button I was looking at. So I'll start looting as well. Could do with some 9mm, probably. And then I'm going to get back in. Oh, no, he's taken the main seat and he's driving away from me. You know, he really did not like my driving skill. Okay, you know. So I got a teammate who is either a bot or a joke. You know what? In fact, I'm going to say he's a real person. Oh, God, he wants to run me over. Okay, there we go. Like, having a shotgun is not the right tool for being on top of this thing. But, it is what it is. The guy took my vehicle. At least he's nice enough to, I guess, take my thing. Can I change seat? No, it's occupied. So I got out. I got some 9mm ammo. And a 2x scope, admittedly. That could be valuable sometime. Oh, it's on my vector now. Is he pausing so I can shoot someone? Like, what do you see, friend? Oh, does he want me to get out, maybe? And go for this loot? Is that what you're hinting at here, friend? Did he go AFK? Is his connection just that bad? It's tricky to tell, honestly, isn't it? So, oh, it's empty. Didn't know that. Okay, so the guy has just taken my seat and gone AFK. That's a problem, but it's fine. We just have to get out of this zone now, because we're being bombed. Oh god, there's another vehicle. I hear something, like a vehicle. You gotta always be cautious of vehicles in PUBG. If you're in an open field, it's just death, Like, you can jump, and if you theoretically do it at the right time, but I do not have that faith in my mobile abilities. But yeah, so in general, I'm liking what's going on here. I feel like it's a good step for any mobile game to be a PC equivalent. And what I've seen so far is PC equivalent. I guess let's say not PC equivalent graphics, but like PC-like graphics. We need to get out of here now. Let's just sprint directly out. There are bombs going off every direction. My teammate's gonna die because he's disconnected, or maybe his app closed because it's kind of like a beta. It's just a beta everyone can play. And okay, red zone stopped. Perfect. So I just kind of stood in the middle of the red zone for a bit. Wasn't a great idea. And out started somewhere else. Okay, it's fine. Okay, not my problem anymore. So, yeah, this game's going pretty promising, though. We got 6 kills, which is more than I'd get in a standard game. Especially not my first game with a new control set. And there's 43 alive, and one of them is my teammate. And hopefully he lives. It just doesn't seem very likely. Like, I think that blue zone's going to kill him. Because, oh, also, you can zoom in the map. There's a little slider here. See, that's pretty cool. They've done a lot of, like, mobile UI, it seems. Which is more effort than a lot of mobile developers put into, like, only mobile games. I hear some form of vehicle. I think. But yeah, we need to get into the zone now. This vehicle will probably help me get there. Wait, first we'll try and loot this. Again, now's not really the time. But I would quite like this. Probably not instead of the shotgun. That wasn't a great idea. Oh, and it only has 6 ammo, so I really, really need to trade back now. So, can I pick up my shotgun? Maybe? Wait, if I trade up my shotgun for this, then I can still have two weapons. There we go. Okay. Oh, God. I was... This is the reason I was trying to get away. So let's see if we can outdrive that zone. Because it's kind of essential. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny if, like, the first game I die, and I'm like, you know, let's see if we can get chicken dinner. And then it turns out I do all the steps, just not dying to the zone bit. So yeah, we're going to drive this vehicle a bit more. Again, you're more likely to be shot in one of these. There's a guy on the floor there. There's 2 guys on the floor here. I guess people just leave them for dead. Just run over the guy. Oh, you can't run people over to... Oh, you can actually. Okay, so we got two more kills. Again, super suspicious to just find 2 dead things like that. My vehicle's been shot up like crazy. It's also worth mentioning. And if there's someone else around... There he is! There he is! Oh, yeah! And now we got Sir Polo. So that guy seemed super real, if you ask me. Like, he ran from the vehicle, like he had the fear in his eyes that you only get if you're a real human person. At least in my experience. So that's promising for, like, is the game real or not? However, the fact that I just got 3 run-over kills, again, it raises questions. It's funny because it's totally possible. Again, possible, not likely, that all these people we think are bots... Oh, there's, like, a lot of good stuff going on here. All these people we think are bots are just really, you know, mobile players that have never played this before, want to give it their first shot and just aren't doing a great job. Also, how many items can you pick up? Apparently, all of this. Oh, yeah, M16 ammo. And then we're going to trade in the M16. No, actually, we'll keep the M16. As soon as we go prone behind here. Just to keep myself hidden. In case there is real people. And then we'll use the... I guess it's better to use the bandages, because the medkits... It's a much more efficient healer. And then we'll use some painkillers, maybe? Because I think to get to full health... again, it's been a while since I remembered the PUBG way of doing things. But I believe you have to boost is 60 or above. I believe we'll just take an energy drink and painkillers together. Bad advice for the real world, but it'll work for PUBG. And then one of those will get me above the line. Oh, I guess the first aid kit does take me above the line. We'll give it a shot. See if it does work. Oh yeah, we can't use above 75%. So again, there's some magic in the painkillers. I'm not quite sure what it is. And then also we want to make sure that the scope I have on here, I guess two times is probably for the best. So there we go. Now let's reload our gun. Make sure it's as good as it needs to be. Check the ADS on this thing. Again, you gotta remind, we're trying to touch aim at people, so it's gonna be tricky, even with the best of scopes. And then, oh, also there's more bodies. I forgot, we only checked one of the many people we ran over. And also we got a new vehicle here. Everything has worked out just perfectly, eh? Just perfectly. I only need to run a little bit, but I guess I can't be looting the bodies then. Well, that's sad. Oh, and also you can see just next to your, down here at the bottom, you can see your armor grade. And you can also, like, quick drink and energy drink if you want to. So I'll do that now, just, you know, just for speed, for fun. Oh, and there's another vehicle here. So we're at 9 kills, 20 people left alive. I'm playing solo in a team game. I've never won Team PUBG, mostly because I don't play Team PUBG, but partially because I don't, you know, who needs friends? Do you see that guy? He just left me to die in the middle of a wheat field, after he took my vehicle, by the way. And then the other 2 guys, like, disconnected. Well, one disconnected, one died. So it's looking bad for all the real players in the game. Or were they real? Or maybe my teammates are bots too. Again, it's hard to be certain, because the game insists that no one is bots. The game is like, nope, 100% of people are real. But there's so much evidence to the contrary that makes you wonder about that. And yeah, it almost makes me wonder, like, should I have any caution right now? Like, do I even need to care about that? Should I even have my thing out? Should I just have my shotgun ready? Should I have just driven a vehicle around here? Because vehicles are the fastest way to kill people. If you know what they're going to do. It's hard to be certain, I guess, until we get to the last step. Because if there was only one other person and 98 bots, or if there was 10 other people and 90 bots, you'd be willing to bet that they'd make it to the last 10, or at least a lot of them would. So if we make it all the way there and then they start getting way harder, we'll know something about them. But if they keep doing the same weird stuff where they act like I'm not there, then either it's really easy to get chicken dinner these days, or, alternatively, we've got some bots in our hands. So that's going to be our final test method. There's some bullets being fired. I'm in a super tiny circle right now. So I guess we yeah, there's a gunfight. Just to the right here? No, it's to the left. The trick here is, like, if you move left and right while you hear the noise, you can quickly, like, pinpoint, like, is that left or is that right? Because although I've got, like, I think there's stereo speakers on my phone, I don't think they're evenly powered. And, yeah, again, if you wanna know... Oh, God. Okay, that was me. If you want to know exactly what's going on with stuff, that's your own thing. So also, we're going to move from burst to single. Actually, you know, I think we do want burst. Just because, like, oh god. Who shot me? There's a guy somewhere shooting at me. Oh, there he is, there he is. Get behind the tree. Get out from the tree. Oh, he's shooting two people at once, it seems. Did he really just do that? Like, shoot me, even though we had another guy? Literally, he was in the middle of a fight with as well. Because that's what the gunfight was, you can tell by the noises. So we knocked down another two people. Again, a part of me wants to claim that as my own well-doing rather than their bottiness. But I'm not necessarily convinced of that right now. Take all of the good stuff one more time. It's probably a good idea to stop looting so openly. Because again, we're in a tiny zone, there's 10 people left alive. But on the other hand, it's kind of fun. So, oh, actually, wait, there's 10 people left alive, excluding the guy I've just killed. So there's 9 people alive now. But, you know, he has other good stuff that I kind of want. So, guess we'll be taking that. Oh, wait, we physically can't. So, we're going to drink an energy drink again, just to keep myself going strong. Give my gun a reload. And what are you guys thinking right now? Because personally, I'm still feeling tense, as even though I secretly know there's probably bots. Because I don't know for sure, and because they haven't specifically stated, I'm still super nervous about it. So, I'm considering going prone. Also, I feel like enemies have been doing way too little damage to me for this not to be a pre-programmed, like, get you to feel how chicken dinner is. But the thing about that is, if this is, again, let's go with the theory that this is, because until oh, look at okay, so this is a shotgun kill, right? I mean, he's hiding in bushes, which is clever. He didn't check even when I moved. Okay, so let's just crouch in the bush. I think someone just tried to shoot me. Not 100% certain. Oh, I got a pan too. That's nice. But yeah, it seems like... Oh god, not good. It seems like everyone is doing things a little bit weird. But let's assume that they are bots. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing for a game to give you the taste of the win on your very first game. Like, maybe... Oh, there's a guy. That was someone else that killed him. From behind me, somewhere. There he is. Oh, how did I just... That was actually quite lucky. That, you know, I want to give myself some props for that one. So we're all getting really close together now. There's the last guy. Well, not the last guy, but... Last guy from this particular fight. I actually lost him again. Oh, there he is. So again, he was weird. One, wearing a weird hat, and he's called Sebastian. A little bit of a racist stereotype for a bot. But if there are bots, I don't think it's necessarily a good idea for there to be bots and for them to make your first game easy. Or you know, maybe it's only easy for experienced players. Maybe a lot of, like, first-time ever PUBG players will still die, you know, in the top 10 somewhere. But I feel like giving you your first win so easily is not necessarily what you want. I think, you know, the fact that you fight for your first win and then after, like, 50 games played, you'll get your first victory. Or, like, after 200 games won. Some people get to 500 games before they win their first one. That makes it so much more satisfying, right? Because you know how hard it is. You've had to have all these near misses, and then you do it. Whereas if we win this game, as we seem very likely to, by the way, then what have we really proved? And the answer to that question is, I don't know. But we got 14 kills regardless. If they're not bots, then how about we praise Toycat for being super good? Because things are going pretty well right here. Because also, you know, there's also going to be, like, the awkward thing of, like, what about, like, streamers and stuff? What about other video makers? I'm sure there's a lot of people, whether they're mobile players or PUBG players in general, who just think they're the best, who just destroyed. And because they played well, it's impossible to tell from their gameplay that they're playing against bots. But again, I feel like for the last guy, I'll deliberately, like, mess around with him a little bit. just to really drive this one home. Just for fun, I feel like. Is that a person? No, it's not. So yeah, the last zone is super small. There's no one else that I can see. And I guess we'll just wait for it to come in properly. And then we should be able to spot one of the last two people. Alternatively, they might just fight each other. And that's how we can do things. Again, it's been shown that they can hide in bushes, which... You know, the bushes in this game are... At least a little bit... Is that a person? Nope, that's a blossom. So we're going to wait inside this bush. Oh, that's a person there, right? That's a person. No, it's not. That's a bush. I mean, there could have been a person inside. There we go. That's a person. That's what I meant, not the bush. Okay, I want that loot way more than he does, so... I'm going to finish... Oh, it's squads. I just realized, too. We're playing squads, but somehow it conveniently ended up with everyone else also by themselves. So, again, suspicious behavior. He did prone, like he did start to avoid it, but not fully. Makes you question something. And we got one more person left. Again, that last... and if this guy isn't a bot, then he should be able to kill me if I mess around with him a little bit. So again, let's just honorarily award myself some chicken dinner. I'm still feeling a little bit tense, like, you know, I could die at any moment. But I feel like for science, I might have to give up or at least put at risk my first chicken dinner. Because oh god, there's the guy. Oh god, he's actually shooting me and he's actually hitting. He's doing an absurdly low amount of damage though. So we're gonna just sit behind this tree and we're gonna drink up. So yeah, again, this is my bot test for now. Oh, he actually he's got me again. Didn't realize that. We're gonna sit behind this tree, and we're gonna keep waiting. And I guess maybe he's got like a weird pathfinding algorithm. Over here, over there, over here, over there. And he's getting closer step by step. So maybe we should have our shotgun out ready for this. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot him a little bit here. Like, not enough to die, I hope, anyway. Just to make him come closer a little bit. So I shot him a bunch of times, but he's still standing out in the open. Again, for better or worse. He's running almost into the zone. Runs directly away from the zone. Runs back away from that, into the bush. Oh, yes. I don't know if he shot around the tree, if I'm just not good enough with trees in this game. Oh, okay, so he's moving from bush to... No, he's just getting away now. So... Do my bullets convince him to turn around? Again, I feel like we need to get like a real sense of like things that a human would do. If you fire at him, he should run away, right? Or he should run towards you, or like look at... Oh god, there is again. And oh, that's actually over. Okay, well, winner, chicken dinner, first ever time on mobile. Look at that. I just won my first ever game, and there was a lot of suspicious things in that. However, I don't want to just like say like, yep, this is single-handed proof that there is some bots or something. I want to take your opinion on this one. I'm the MVP, got a 98.2 rating. And you know, do you think my teammates were real people or not too? Again, those are the two questions. Like, are there any bots? Were they all bots? And were my teammates bots? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But for now, let's pretend it's real, because then I just got a chicken dinner. And look at that, first ever time on mobile, 100% success rate so far. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Like it if you liked it, share if you liked it, and level 6 now. I guess because I killed a lot of people. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. But for now, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.